everyone, welcome to Roma Theory live watch-along yet again. We're on a roll with these live watch-alongs. I'm telling you, after Serie and Torino, I actually think it's the first time in a few years that I've gone live for 3 consecutive live watch-alongs. But here I am, obviously live for you guys to tune in, to put the game with this live watch-along as a volume underneath it. It's the entertaining part of it. We are playing against Genoa in a game where we just can't fail to lose more points. We've discussed this in the match preview, and the idea 10 minutes before the game starts does not change. This is a vital 3-point game. This is a game which can kind of, start or rocket off, because if we win this game, we would go to 8 points, and the 4th team in the league right now who currently has 12 points. So, it would kind of decrease the gap between us and the top 4 teams and many other interesting teams which are competing in this sort of the season. Fiorentina just dropped points against Frosinone. Fiorentina is a dangerous one, and we'll discuss about the table today in this live watch-along. But yeah, obviously, ladies and gentlemen, live watch-along, Genoa against Roma. Can't wait. I just cannot wait until the game starts, because I want to win today, and I'll be so happy if we win today, as I'm pretty sure the majority of us here will be very happy if we do win today. But obviously, you know the role in these live watch-alongs. All you need to do is smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And you need to let me know in the live chat your final score predictions and the players who are gonna nick it. The players who are gonna make the ball touch the net today. So yeah, goal scores, predictions, and everything in the chat. And we'll go through it. We'll go through the lineups. Yeah, let's go through the lineups. Let's start with them this time. I normally start with actually no, let's start with us. Yeah, who cares about them? Let's start with us indeed. Now we're playing with a 3-4-2-1. So yet again, we are seeing us adopt last season's formation, in a sense that we've kind of gotten rid of the formation with 2 strikers. And now we are playing, rather than having 2 strikers, we are now playing with 2 creative mids, with Pellegrini's return and Dybala, obviously. So, recapping on our lineup, we've got Rui Patricio in goal. You can see it on the screen right in front of you. Rui Patricio in goal, Ndika, Llorente and Mancini. Now, they are coming from a lot of games that they've actually started together. So I am expecting them to start building that defensive connection, which kind of will definitely be felt without Smalling, and the 3 of them need to play together for a long period of time, because Smalling will be back after the international break, and the international break kicks in after the Cagliari game. So these 3 defenders need to play together today, on Sunday, on Thursday, and then on Sunday again for the Cagliari game. And then hopefully Smalling will be back and doesn't get persecuted by injuries this season. But look, I mean, comments on the defence. We don't really have a choice if Smalling's injured. I think, as I just said, the only way they build the confidence is if they start together. Ndika played a good game against Torino, but made a mistake on the goal. Llorente, in my opinion, has been playing great games, and as a central defender, I think he's way better than kind of an external defender. So I like Llorente as a central defender. I think he plays better. I don't know what it is about it. Maybe he's better at communicating and showing that leadership. But I like Llorente better when he starts in a central position rather than a wider position. And Mancini completing that defensive trio. 4 midfielders, Spina and Christensen on the 2 fullbacks. So, I mean, Jose understands that Zalewski's not having it right now. So Zalewski's on the bench. I actually expected Karsdorp to start this game, but Karsdorp didn't start. There were rumours this morning saying that Karsdorp might have started ahead of Christensen. I guess it didn't happen. Christensen is starting. Christensen needs a good performance, because against Torino he wasn't sensational. And then in the middle, Paredes and Cristante. I think this is the duo, the midfield duo, which Mourinho likes the most. And I think Mourinho is kind of replacing that Matic-Cristante duo, which started a lot and brought us to a Europa League final last year. And he's starting to replace that Matic name with Paredes. I think Paredes is in Mourinho's hearts. Paredes fulfills every single criteria of a Jose Mourinho type player. Aggressive, bastard, good touch, and I think he really likes him. So Paredes and Cristante are starting. Pellegrini and Dybala ahead of them four, and then Lukaku up front. Pellegrini, I mean, I did an entire live stream about Pellegrini and how he can't waste more time because the time is now. The time ain't tomorrow, the time ain't next week, the time ain't in 1 month. The time to shine is now. He's the captain of this team, and if he keeps on playing, if he keeps on underperforming, not only his reputation will be destroyed, but second of all, the more underperformances he has, the more the media lynches him. And that will affect him as a player. It will limit his great performances. So I'm expecting, and the reason why I went live specifically about Pellegrini yesterday is because this is a game for Pellegrini to restart. He hasn't played much in the start of the season. He played what? He played the game against Verona, and I believe he got subbed off. And then he played one half against Milan because Aouar got injured. And then I think if I may be mistaken here, he started against Salernitana. After these 3 games, he barely ever played. And he also barely ever played with the Italian national team. He's had a muscle problem, he's back, and he needs a bang. Dybala next to him, and Lukaku up front. I think Lukaku will score. I think these are the Lukaku games. I really ain't gonna lie. It's just these performance against these weak defenses, because Genoa have a weak defense, and we'll get into their stats before the game starts in a second. Against these weak defenses, Lukaku dominates. So if Lukaku dominates, if he gets the good ball, he will score. It's just the rule, and that's the rule with any top class striker. He's got the quality, and he's got the physique, and he's dominant. If he plays against weak defenses, he will score, but he needs good assistance, and Pellegrini and Dybala need to assist him well. Lukaku and Dybala played amazingly against Empoli. I want to see that performance again. Do I expect us to score 7 goals away from home? Absolutely not. But I'm also not expecting a 1-0 win today. And you know why I'm not expecting a 1-0 win? Because the last time Roma scored 2 or more goals in the league away from home was the 22nd of January 2023 against Lo Spezia. That's almost 1 year ago that we haven't scored 2 or more goals away from home. And that is embarrassing. So this is the game to score 2 or more goals in an away game and to break that bad record. And I think it will happen. And I think Lukaku will score. Another reason why I think we'll score 2 or more goals today is because Genoa's defense is weak. Now, in the last 4 home games, I got this written down, so let me quickly find it. In the last 4 home games, Genoa conceded 2 goals against Napoli, 4 goals against Fiorentina, 3 goals against Modena in the Coppa Italia, and 3 goals against Bari in last season's end of the Serie B. Their defense is a bad defense. And with the quality we have, I can only hope that we score 2 or more goals in this game and we break that bad record. And yeah, we just set the standards again. So that's what I want to see, and that's what I think will happen. I've spoken about this in the match preview, but do we really acknowledge that if we don't win this game, we are like 16th in the league? This is, this has to be a game which every single player and every single player on the bench, on the pitch, wherever they are, needs to want to win. Because the fans want it, the players also need to want it. By winning this game, we'd jump a lot of positions and we'd go like 4 points from top 4. And we have a series of games after this which are favourable to us. I'm not going to use the word perfect for us because they're never perfect. I'm going to use the word favourable. Because on paper we're the favourites. Then what happens on a pitch, I don't know. There he is, Totti in the stands with his daughter. The players are on the pitch. Right. Let me know your final score prediction in the chat. And who do you think will score today? Let me know all of that before the game starts, so we can read them all. And then let's quickly look at. In the meantime, I'm going to read Genoa's lineup, and when I do this, send me your score predictions and players you think will score in the chat. Right, they're playing with a 3-5-2. Martinez in goal. It's not any Martinez, but his name is Martinez. Vasquez, Draguzin, and Bani in defense. They are playing with Maturo and Sabelli as fullbacks, and then they're playing with Frendrup, Badeli, and Strootman, the man, the myth, the legend, in their midfield. And then they're playing with Retegui, who's dangerous, and Gudmundsson up front. Retegui and Gudmundsson are dangerous. Retegui, we all know, Gudmundsson is one of those players who doesn't get the attention, but should get the attention. I've read today that Pinto, after this game, has a meeting with Genoa's directors to speak about Gudmundsson because we're interested in him. I've got him in my fantasy, and all I can say is, in desperate moments where I need to get points, he grabs me the points. So he's dangerous. He's that unknown player which not everybody knows about who will threaten us, let's call it. And they've also got two very interesting players who are going to most probably come from the bench. Malinovsky and Messias, ex-Milan player. Yeah. Look, they've got good players. I mean, when I say good players, they've got two good players starting this game, and it's their two attackers. Strootman isn't a good player, let's all be honest. Strootman is, 88 years old with 78 reconstructed ACLs. Strootman isn't a good player. Strootman was an incredible player, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna find that time to speak about Strootman today and what he gave to this club. I grew up with him and Nangalan playing in that midfield, so I can only appreciate him. But we can't call him a threat. If we call Smalling a threat, the day we'll face Lautaro Martinez, then we might as well just kill ourselves. Right. Yeah, by the way, it's speaking about Strootman today, and what he gave to this club. I grew up with him and Nangalan. Right, we can hear me well. Right. Let's read some comments, shall we? The referees, I've seen this guy before. Yeah, he's a very famous referee, and if I'm not wrong, he is the referee which made us lose points against Bologna last year. So, yeah, we don't have a great past with him, but it's fair to say we don't have a great past with any referee. So, Lukaku to score 2 goals, 1-0 Lukaku, big win for Roma tonight, 5 goals or more, says Sydney. Wow, Sydney. This is going to be a competitive relegation clash, says Crystal Clean. I don't expect Pellegrini to have an amazing match since he's just coming back from injury, but we still have to back our captain. I agree. 3-1 says Henry. Bella Willy, a boring 1-1. Do you think we can get a clean sheet? It's that nasty game to predict clean sheets. I can predict, and I've given my prediction, but it's those difficult games to predict when it comes to clean sheets and all of that. So I'm not going to predict. I'm not going to say. But because their two strikers are dangerous. If we give them their chances, just like we did with Zapata, they're going to score. Right, the game is about to start. We're going to start with the ball. Dybala has it. Big crowd, says Adam. Indeed. We do have a big crowd. Right, the game starts. Let's get the win, lads. Let's get the win, and let's climb positions, and let's get closer to what looks like a very difficult top 4 objective. But anything can happen in this sport, and let's get closer to it, because yeah, that is definitely what we need to do. Right, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to say this much. I'm not going to repeat it. I know you're tired of me when I say this. I'm going to repeat it a few times in this stream, but there's quite a lot of you in, so if everybody could smash the like button before we get into the juicy parts of the games, it would be amazing. So please smash the like button if you haven't already, and subscribe to the channel by clicking the red button down below. And yeah, bring it on. Bring it on. We need a win, anything else, and we can kiss a good Serie Classifica. Arrivederci. He's off. Dion is off. Dion is off. Dion has said his statement and then he's off. We should have signed Retegui. He will be the ideal complement to a monster like Lukaku, says Amanda. Hello, Amanda. How's life doing, Amanda? Right, we're playing with the ball here. Evan and Dika. Spina. By the way, it's not raining. Miracle. It's not raining. It is an absolutely miracle. It's a massive miracle. Every time I've seen my team play in this stadium, the game was about to be suspended by how many times it rained. Spinazzola tries a long ball, tries to find Lukaku, and they clear it away. Spina gets it back. Spina, I think he needs a good continuation to that second half to Torino. I think he played well in that second half, so if he can continue that performance, maybe we can get a Spina back. Something which, with Zaleski at time of speaking, it looks very, very complicated to do. Mancini tries to go long, and that's a wasted ball. Genoa get it, and Retegui heads it. Retegui's in the box. But let's not forget, I mean, I've mentioned this yesterday in the match preview, but let's not forget that Genoa did beat Lazio away. And they did stop Napoli, so they're definitely a different team in these bigger games. Gilardino's their coach. Who remembers Gilardino? That's a good question to start this live watch along, to start interacting with you guys. Who remembers Gilardino as a player? Oh, I want those comments. I want the live chat moving. Who remembers Gilardino as a player? You know, Gilardino's that classic player who played in... There are a lot of these players, but Gilardino's one of them. He played in 54 teams in his entire career. Cross in. Oh my God. Ball. Yeah, that wasn't a penalty. That was not a penalty. Bad start though. They had a chance. They had their first chance. Good tackle from Llorente there. Gilardino was a menace. Plus, another thing about Gilardino, he's one of those players which played until he ended up in crutches. He played until he was like, what, 57 years old or something. That's obviously an exaggeration, but he played for a long while, and he played in a lot of different teams. As Amanda's saying, his peak was probably Parma. He played well at Genoa. That's why he's a club legend, club manager, brought them back to the Serie B. That's building your legacy, that. But yeah, he's that poacher kind of a striker, that poacher of a striker that a lot of teams need. Look. Oh my God, Genoa just scored. I can't believe this. I cannot believe what I'm just watching. Genoa just scored. I just don't understand this team anymore. I have lost it. I have lost this. I've lost it. I do not get this team anymore. I've I'm not even reacting. I'm not even reacting. I am not even reacting in the slightest way. After 4 fucking minutes, we conceded a goal against the newly promoted side. I do not understand this. What the fuck are we doing? What the hell are we just doing in these games? I'm lost. I'm lost for words. Words cannot describe how shit we've been in this start of the season. It's unbelievable. Like, if somebody asks me to write an essay about how bad our season has been up to now, I could write a Bible, and I wouldn't even stop there. Mancini changes side to Llorente. That just happened in a matter of clicks. Is it just me? Or did that goal just happen after a matter of clicks? Christensen. Cristante. Goes. Advances. Go. Cristante goes in. Nobody's there. Corner kick to us. Right, luckily, and I say luckily, I'm really desperate when I use the word luckily we've conceded this goal early, because if this goal had happened in a moment of the game, like the Torino goal, Paredes gets... What is Paredes doing? Why did he shoot from there? Absolutely useless. Four minutes have gone by. I can't even just go get my tea, sit down and already losing. Llorente, too aggressive there. We can't control our fouls. We're either way too aggressive. Totti in the stands. Totti with his beautiful wife there. Mate, you just destroyed that date. Could have gone to a Genoa aquarium and had more fun. Again, you look at these 8 minutes, Genoa have a higher intensity than us. I don't know what it is. I genuinely don't know what it is, but our intensity is too low. It's always too low. Genoa, Torino, all of these teams have higher intensity than us. Ndika loses his man again. Goodmanson, Strootman in the middle, wides it. Strootman goes again, chips it in. They almost scored another goal. And where is the reaction here? We conceded an early goal 4 minutes. 5 minutes have gone by. They have another chance. Where is the reaction? Where is the intensity? And the problem is, it's always like this. It's always like this. I mean, you look at what Juric said yesterday, the Torino coach. You look at what he said yesterday after the Lazio game. Oh, we were too tired because the intensity at which we played the Roma game a few days ago was way too high. And therefore it was understandable for the team to lose yesterday. Substitution for them. Badelli in. No, sorry. Badelli out and Torsby in. I swear Torsby used to play for Sampdoria, you little bastard going to Genoa. Torsby in. What did I say? It's always Goodmanson. I got him in my fantasy. He always gets the points. Fucking Goodmanson. What was I thinking? Ooh. Pellegrini goes. Cristante. Rasmus. Dybala. Mourinho looks furious. I mean, you look at that expression. He looks damn furious. Who, by the way, who lost the ball? Who lost the ball for their goal? Because we were attacking 3 seconds before that goal went in. Retegui with the dribbles. Dybala. Christensen. Good. Paredes goes. Pellegrini. Paredes. Cristante wants Lukaku to go in. Dybala gets it. Bad pass from Dybala. Cristante wins it back. Genoa get it back. Retegui, good touch. No foul. Llorente gets it. If I can dream, I'd like Tuchel or Klopp in this team. Nah, they won't come. I mean, Klopp definitely won't come. I'm just speechless. Lukaku gets it, doesn't stop it well. Martinez. Paredes with that push. Pellegrini gets it back to Mancini. I would say David Moyes is better than Mourinho as of today, says Amanda. 2 times Dybala lost it 2 times in a row. Says logical. Pellegrini is on the pitch. Bad long ball again. I've mentioned this in the match preview, but long balls today need to stop. Because we are not precise in our long balls. But yet we want to play long balls. And I just find it so stupid. I personally find this so stupid. That we want to play long ball football. We can't pass long balls. We're just not good enough. We're imprecise. We're inaccurate. I've given 1,000 of examples, but it's like building a Lego with an instruction booklet. How does it work? Goodmanson. Pellegrini gets it back. Dybala. Paredes. Ndika. I just want Smalling, you know? I just want Smalling in defence because that goal again, the re-showing that goal, that's an inevitable goal. A good defence does not concede that goal. I mean, look, again, Dybala, that's a foul, ref. Genoa goal, Retegui in, good from Llorente. That was a foul on Dybala though. Paredes changes side to Pellegrini. Christensen, Dybala, Lukaku goes, uses that physique, and Retegui wins the... Bloody hell, Retegui. Martinez gets the ball. What the hell is tactics? Those three defenders passing each other 3 times in a row and the long ball an ear and nothing. Says Beast. It's a long ball. You won't get it. I take Thiago Motta, Italiano, or Sassuolo's manager any day. Mancini. Lukaku wants it. Llorente changes to Ndika. Pellegrini back to Llorente again. Have we realised we need to score a goal? Because almost 15 minutes have gone by from the goal we conceded and we never shot. Pellegrini. Llorente. Defender read you like a book there. Defender read you like a book. Ndika, Llorente. Again, I normally say this when we concede an early goal, but we really need a goal before half time because already Roma is a team which never comes back. If we leave everything in the second half, again, I struggle to see a comeback. When we concede early goals, we need to be good enough at timing and balancing time. We can't just leave it to the last 10 minutes, which is something which Roma do quite often, which is why we never come back when we concede early goals. So we need a goal before halftime if we want to win this game. Pellegrini stops it. Referee, can you blow that fucking whistle? You piece of shite. Llorente, good interception. Paredes, Ndika. Paredes, Llorente, back, always back passes. Christensen. Mancini. Long ball for Lukaku, it's too long. Right, so thrown to us, and Ndika takes this. What do you think of the Osimhen situation? I think the Osimhen situation is a situation where both sides... I mean, it's a situation which is so inevitable. But I think, first of all, if you're Napoli, why would you ever post a TikTok mocking your own player? That's just common knowledge. I would understand the situation if it's like Napoli's biggest rivals mocking Osimhen's missed penalty and creating a TikTok, but your own team doing it it makes no sense to me. But I'd also say that to bring that TikTok thingy on legal actions is pathetic. Paredes goes, interesting shot, no deflection. Yeah, I think both these two sides were exaggerated on it. I mean, it's okay being mad about it and speaking about it with the ownership, but taking it on legal actions, I find it pathetic. That video is not racist. And I don't want to get into this because people nowadays called racist everything. That video is not racist. That's a video mocking him losing a penalty and missing a penalty. So legal actions I think is exaggerated. But again, I don't want to get into this. Paredes. Pellegrini. Spina goes. Spina, good. In. Cristante! It's always him! It's my bloody goat! Bloody Cristante! Get in! That's what he does! My goat! What a ball from Spinazzola! What a header from Brian the Soldier! Brian the Gladiator! This goal is the perfect definition of Cristante implementing a different role. And we will get into this now. Have we seen how often Cristante infiltrates in the box right now? It's incredible to watch. Because Cristante is doing this so often lately, which is so good because it brings more goals. And this is exactly why he has scored his second goal, plus he caused that own goal against Empoli, plus he caused that, that assist, backheel assist and all of that. Cristante is way more proactive up front because he's implementing a new position. And he's implementing a new position because Renato Sanchez is injured and Jose's gone. He's injured. I need you to take his position. Instead of playing defensive football, you're not good enough because you're not fast enough. Play more attacking football. Get into the box and start scoring more goals or more contributions. I see a substitution here. Llorente injured, Bove in, change of formation, 4 defenders at the back. What the hell is happening? We're back with 4 defenders, but Llorente injured isn't good because if we've got these injuries, we can't even celebrate a goal that it has to be destroyed. Have we all noticed how much somebody hates Roma? We score a goal and we can't even celebrate because our morale gets killed by an injury. Like, that is how desperate Roma fans need to be in their lives. Bloody hell. Llorente injured, Llorente off, Bove in. Do not play Cristante as a centre-back. Do not even try putting Cristante as a centre-back now that Llorente's off. Get back with 4 defenders at the back. And why does it look like Cristante's playing in defence? Oh my bloody fuck, no. We need Cristante's contributions there. Why is he playing as a centre-back? Yo, Lukaku stops it. That's his chance. Dybala. Ooh, Bobby got subbed in very well, you know. That's a Strootman massively infuriated. That looked like a nasty-ass foul on Mancini, you know. That's a red foul play. I want to see that again. I want to see that again. Live, it looked like a red card action. Strootman, I'm not going to say anything against you because you're a legend, but that's, go on, show the replay. No, it's not a red card, but it's a very dangerous. Mancini's leg got stuck in between his own. That ain't a red card because his foot isn't, it's not hammered, but what a goal. That goal is beautiful. That Spina ball. It could have been a dangerous injury though, because his leg remains stuck in between Strootman's. I want to know what Llorente got, you know? I was way too distracted by celebrating that goal. Ooh, it's a bad injury. It's a bad injury. I can tell it's a bad injury because it's a wrong movement that his knee made. Now, we need to understand if it's a knee problem or a muscle problem. Free kick. Paredes takes this. Paredes. Bad free kick. Dybala stops it. Dybala turns around. Pellegrini. I hate that Cristante is playing as a centre-back. I absolutely hate it. But again, that is a clear, right, another injured player here. For them though, not for us. Strootman, there he goes. I called that at the start. Strootman is literally made of plastic. Like, not, plastic surgery, that's not what I meant. I mean, like, his entire body is reconstructed. The amount of injuries he's had, his entire tendons are reconstructed. His ACLs are reconstructed. Strootman's made of glass. Like, quite literally made of glass. Strootman out. Strootman out, somebody else in. They need the little thingy, what's it called? The fact that Cristante scored a goal, Llorente got injured, and Cristante got placed as a centre-back, it only suggests to us that it's either or. Either Mourinho does not like playing with 4 defenders at the back because it will destroy the way he plays, or number 2, he doesn't trust his defenders. By the way, Malinowski warming up. He's dangerous. Malinowski's dangerous. He's way more creative and way more dangerous than Strootman. So yeah. Mourinho had the chance to go to PSG last season, but he stayed in Roma, and you're still mad. Didn't say anything. Haha punishes them by making them go out on the field and shows the owners what they paid for. Right, Strootman out and Malinowski in. No, sorry, not Malinowski in. Kutlu in. Good for us because Malinowski's dangerous. Bove. That's not a foul. He got the ball. Good from Bove there. Paredes backs it to Rasmus. Rasmus normally, usually. And once again goes back. Cristante to Ndika. Ndika. What's that ball? What's that ball, Evan? Pellegrini gets it. Bove. Mancini. So you blame Joseph for not trusting his defender. I didn't say anything. Can people stop blaming me for this? I literally didn't even mention Mourinho in 30 minutes of this live watch along. Y'all are crazy sometimes. Y'all are literally crazy. I didn't even mention Mourinho in 30 minutes. Ndika. Back to Rui Patricio. Right, they go. Cristante. Ref continues. Go on, we need that Lukaku. We need that Lukaku spark. It's lacking in these first 30 minutes. Foul for them. Sorry, Simon, that came out wrong. No problem, mate. No absolute problem. Right, ladies and gentlemen, please smash the like button if you haven't already. Smash the like button for Brian. Brian the soldier. Brian my husband. Brian my brother. Brian my God. Do it for Brian. And oh, bad pass from Spina there. Genoa get it back. Good. That's not a foul. Stand up. Guy fell on the floor 30 minutes after he's tackled. Dybala gives it to Lukaku. So yeah, smash the like button and also subscribe if you haven't already. If you've already subscribed, get your Roma friends and Roma families to subscribe as well and bring them into this community. Mancini widens it to Christensen. Dybala. Ooh, that's an interesting ball. Dybala gets it back. No, he doesn't. Genoa get it back. It's a foul for Genoa. I do not know how that's a foul for them, but it is. Oh, right, no. Llorente's injury is nothing related to ACLs and knees. It's a muscle problem, which still sucks, but at least it's nothing serious. Sorry about that. Numero 4, Brian. I would love a goal before halftime. But these players are always injured. Sabelli's injured now. Have we ever played in this first half? Because it's gone away. It's almost about to go so fast. I'm expecting at least 10 minutes. Right, Martinez goes long here. Hey Simon, my name is Static. Thank you for the watch along. I appreciate it. I love your channel. Keep up the good work. Love it, mate. Thanks for the support. You make me feel static, like a static wave. You make me go like... I still can't believe Gatti's OG against Sassuolo. By the way, Sassuolo. Sassuolo, silence. Silence Sassuolo in 1 week beats Juventus and Inter. That's what you call a masterclass. And they've played great football. You know what the big question is about Sassuolo? It's Berardi. Every summer, look at that lady over there behind those. That lady's feisty against that referee. Berardi is a mystery of the game. Every year in the summer transfer window, he's close to joining big teams, and then somehow he always manages to stay there. I don't know what it is, but Berardi's a goal machine. Berardi is a player which I would... Rasmus, a terrible stop again. By the way, sorry. My connection lately has been terrible, but we're back live. Berardi is like... He's just that player which you need in your team. And he always scores against big sides. That's the miracle with Berardi. He's that goal machine against big six, the big six teams. He really is. He always scores. He always grabs. And again, they're not even easy goals to score against these big teams, but he always manages to pick that magic hat and pull out something crazy from it. Cristante, Mancini. Ndika. Spina. Oh no, the timer went. That's the problem. When the internet connection strikes, the timer kind of it stops. Right, let's put the timer back. How much time left? I can't put the countdown because... There we go. Rui Patricio gets it. Yeah, I'm putting 15 because I'm expecting a lot of... Sorry, no. Let me put 6. You're right. Then we'll add it on. Bove risks it. Cristante. Go on. That's too big. Cristante. A goal now would be perfect. Paredes changes side onto Mancini. Paredes again. Lukaku, Dybala. Paredes. Oh, terrible Spina there. He loses the ball and starts a counter-attack for them. Cristante, Dybala. Dybala's been undertone in this first half. Lukaku, good ball. Lukaku, Dybala really have not linked up today. At all. Yellow card for Mancini. Foul for them. Mancini booked. Llorente out. Mancini has an immense pressure of not getting another yellow card. Because if he does, we need to play with a defence which doesn't have Mancini and Llorente and Smalling. Like, yeah. Just to make it clear. But again, apart from the goal, we haven't done anything. Or am I wrong? Have we done something apart from that goal? I don't remember one shot we did. Or one nice, I don't know, action in the box. Again, I don't understand it. I really don't understand why we leave everything to the very end. And when I say very end, we've got plenty of time left. But the sooner we start impacting, the less risks we occur. Goodmanson injured by Dika got interception. Paredes, it's a foul on Paredes. Cristante, wide to Pellegrini, Mancini, back again, back, these fucking back passes. Dybala loses it. Dybala's playing bad. Dybala, Lukaku playing bad today, no? Goodmanson. Fuck off! Go fuck off! You bunch of idiots! Fucking idiots! You were so fucking... Oh! Oh, don't even get me started. Don't even get me started in this. You fucking clowns. You fucking clowns. Bloody fuck. Oh my Christ. I'm gonna lose this. I am gonna fucking lose it now. I am losing it. What the fuck is our defense doing? What are we doing? What the hell are we doing? VAR. VAR is checking this. Check and go. Don't even try. Retegui complaining. It's a fucking goal. You bunch of idiots. Bunch of fucking idiots you are. Cristante with a long ball to find Spinazzola. Doesn't keep it in. I want to cry. I want to cry. Now, to be honest with you, Dachi says everybody goes prime Real Madrid against us. I disagree with this because this second goal we conceded, it's not them turning into prime Real Madrid. It's us being knobheads. It's literally us being the definition of a fucking retard. That is the definition. You need an example. You need a synonym in your essays as retarded as Roma, as retarded as Roma's defense. That's an automatic A star. Because we make them turn into prime Real Madrid and score these goals because we are retards. Dybala lost that ball, and I'm going to criticize him. Christensen, Bove, and somebody else completely got done by Goodmanson, who infiltrated in between three of them, and they were like flies walking around them. And then Deacon in defense, I don't know what happened, but it's just not good enough. I just don't understand how shit we can be. And adding on to this, we're down by 2 goals. We've done nothing in this first half. We have done nothing. We scored that goal, then what did we do? We did nothing. And this is what happens when you want to keep things and do things in the last 10 minutes of the games. It opens up for them, it opens chances for them, and they will punish you. Dybala and Lukaku did not get one single ball out of the first half. Shameful. We don't have wings. I agree. Both of them been shit in this first half. That's not a foul. Paredes. Thrown to us. Corner kick. No. Matic is the backbone of Roma. Whatever happens to the Matic episode is done, mate. You got your tenses wrong in that because it's done. Halftime. Halftime. I am traumatized by the way we're playing. I am traumatized by the lack of intensity. And you know what traumatizes me the most? Our league position. Because I don't understand if the players and the manager have understood what position we're currently at in the league. We are 16th with 5 points in 6 games. Do we acknowledge that we are 16th with 5 points in 6 games? Do we acknowledge that we are 3 points from Cagliari, who's got 2 points? Do we fucking acknowledge this? Because it looks to me as if these players don't care. It looks to me as if they don't care and just don't want to play. Because it cannot be possible that we are playing this utter shit against Genoa. I struggle coming up with words because I am speechless. I've used every single word I have possibly used to describe this first half. I don't get this. I genuinely don't get this. And I hope this situation ends soon because it's trauma. It is actual trauma. I don't get this. I don't get how we've conceded these 2 goals. And I don't get how we are still insisting to play like this. And it won't change because it's our identity. But I don't understand how we reached the Europa League final playing like this. I don't understand. It's just I'm lost because I don't understand what happened to this team. And don't get me wrong, that lost Europa League final definitely plays a part in this, but it definitely affected the players in some way because I find them depressed. Genuinely. I find these players depressed. And some of them have been shit. Rui Patricio always concedes. I mean, look, poor Rui Patricio in that second goal could have done much. In that first goal, he definitely could have done something better. Rui Patricio doesn't save. Ndika doesn't defend. Christensen, let's not even talk about it, because adding to the fact that he can't defend, he can't stop a fucking ball. Pellegrini looks dead. Spinazzola, great assist. But apart from that, what did he do? Lukaku today is a ghost. Dybala today is a ghost. Only player who saves himself is Cristante for that goal. But in the second goal they conceded, Cristante was at fault. We could be here hours speaking about what happened to this team. I see a dead team. I see a team which doesn't want to play football. And I'll also say that I see a team which just can't play football. Because I'm not joking. My school football team, which trains in a 5-against-5 football pitch during break time, and in that 5-against-5 football pitch, it turns into a 44-against-44 football pitch, tight spaces. I swear, me and my school team play better than this. I mean, looking at the match stats, we are... Let me put them here. Right. 3 attempts to 3. 2 attempts on target for Genoa and 1 attempt on target for us, which was the goal. 66% of possession for us, 34% of possession to them. You see, what I think the team does not understand is the fact that games are not won by who keeps the most possession. Because we're great at keeping the ball with all of the useless passes we complete, but we're not good enough in dragging that ball forward. We just can't do it. But again, speaking about the game, I don't even want to speak about this, you see. Speaking about the game, the first goal came after 4 minutes. I still need to understand that goal because I need to understand who lost the ball. Because, correct me if I'm wrong, but we were attacking 3 seconds before that ball went in. So somebody definitely lost that ball, but I haven't seen the goal again, so I don't know who lost that ball. And then defense was placed terrible for that goal. I mean, Llorente was here and Ndika was here and everything there was free. So he obviously went on that side, shot, and Rui Patricio didn't save. And then we scored, and then we didn't do anything. We did nothing apart from that goal. And that, to me, that's the thing which kind of irritates me the most. The fact that we didn't do anything for 45 minutes apart from that goal. The fact that there was no reaction to both goals. The fact that, yeah, just that. The intensity will always. We genuinely could be four goals down, and we would still be playing back pass football and long pass football. And then that second goal we conceded. I mean, the entire team is at fault for that goal. Starting with Dybala, who loses the ball, and then Gudmundsson literally gets marked by Christensen, Bove, and somebody else, and he finds a way out of three men, which look like they were chasing flies. Advances. The 2 in defence were placed terribly. Gives it to Retegui, stops, shoots, goal. Rui Patricio doesn't save. And adding on to this, the problem is that our best players aren't doing anything today. And if they don't create, and if Lukaku doesn't score, and if Dybala doesn't take his chances, this team could be here 70 days and still not score a goal. And therefore, it is true. It is true to say that we are dependent on them, because we are. We are. When they look lost, the entire team looks lost. Looking at the subs, because we will definitely need some substitutions. We have got... Look at that. Gudmundsson and Retegui have 8.9 as ratings. And Lukaku's got 5, Pellegrini's got 4.4, and Dybala's got 5.1. Rui Patricio has 3.3. On the bench, we have Zalewski, Pagano, Belotti, Pisilli, Azmoun, Celik, Karsdorp, Zvilar, Awar, El Sharawi, and Bar. You know, I'd go with, first of all, Karsdorp for Christensen. Christensen is so bad. Christensen is that classic signing which Pinto bought just because Leeds opened up for a loan and therefore he could accelerate and give Mourinho a player. Christensen, Solbakken, Vigna, and all of these players are signings which, thank God we didn't buy Christensen on a permanent and actually spent money on it, because Jesus Christ, how can we get these players? How can we even get them? I would put Korsdorp in for Christensen and a war in for Pellegrini. That's the changes I'd make. Maybe El Shaarawy, but El Shaarawy's not coming from good form. I mean, not a war isn't either, but it's the players we have. We can't do anything about it. Yeah, I don't. Oh my god. It is bad. It is terrible. I mean, let's face it. If we don't win today, top 4 is impossible. Yes, and I'm gonna say it without any problems. Without any problems. Even if just 1 month of football went by, I can say this without any problem whatsoever. Because if we don't win today, we would be 7 points. 7 points from top 4. And we still need to play with Inter, Juventus, Atalanta, Napoli, Fiorentina, Lecce, Frosinone, Sassuolo, Lazio. I mean, it gets worse. This could genuinely turn out to be a nightmare. That's the problem with this situation. It literally could turn out to be an absolute nightmare. Because we have lost points against effectively and ultimately the easiest in the table. Because we've lost points against Salernitana, who's got 3 points, Genoa currently, who's got 7 points, Verona, who's got 7 points, and these are 3 of the worst teams in the league, if you ask me. So, I don't know, again, another thing which could happen, but I'm not sure about, is maybe we want to go all in Europa League. Maybe we need that redemption from Anthony Taylor, and we're going to go all in Europa League. But this has to stop. We can't just let go on the league because we want to go well in Europa League. We got to compete on both fronts. Plus, we're not going to win Europa League. So, yeah, I don't get this. I really don't get the situation and I don't get the situation we've placed ourselves in. It's not these teams who've caused this. It's ourselves. We want this. We've lost so many points that we deserve to be where we are. We really deserve to be where we are. It's only half time. Oh, if we win. If we win, I would celebrate like we won that. I would celebrate like Dybala scored that goal in the Europa League final. Because you look at this first half and you ask yourself, how the fuck do we win this game? That's the thing. Right, ladies and gentlemen, second half is about to start. I guess we're in this together. That's what she said. Smash the like button if you haven't already. Please, there's a lot of you in. I know Roma's shit. I know that we're playing a terrible performance. But look, hey, there's nothing we can do about it. At the end of the day, we're fans supporting this team as a community. So smash the like button if you haven't already. And subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Be part of its community. If you've already part of this, then don't forget to get your friends and families to subscribe. It's not a race for top 4, Simon. It's actually going to be a struggle to get. It is. I mean, if we win this game, which we're not, in my opinion, but if we win this game, it is ultimately. It is a race. Even if it will never happen, if we win this game, it is technically a race for top 4, because we would be close for top 4. But again, Mancini out for Belotti. Mancini out for Belotti. I don't get the formation we're playing in now. I mean, surely we're playing with 4 defenders now. Mancini got off and Belotti got in. Lukaku was a centre-back. So we're definitely playing with 4 at the back. Cristante and Ndika as a centre-back duo is something which the universe would have never even dared to actually make us see. We're in a position where we're playing a game with Cristante and Ndika as a centre-back. Belotti in, Lukaku in, Dybala in, Pellegrini with a shit pass. Sub Pellegrini off. Sub him off. Sub him off. Mancini's injured. Are you joking? Mancini's injured as well. What did I lose? Did I lose something here? These injuries don't help. Spinazzola. The thing now is that Genoa, and I mean, fair play to them, this is what they need to do. They're going to play with 77 players in the box. So, God knows when we'll score a goal, especially if we keep on playing like this. Look at the amount of back passes we're completing. Spinazzola goes, chips it in. Dybala, wide. Christensen. Dybala. Paredes. Back. Bove. Bad pass from Pellegrini again. Serie B next year, Fanagok. Dika. Paredes. Dybala. And again, do people understand why you can never say that Roma will get 4 points from a series of games? Lukaku stops the ball. Bad. Because it will never happen. These games, one of these games will always happen in the space of 5 with Roma. This is why we will never get... If you ask Roma to get 4 points from a series of 6 consecutive games, you could bet all your money, all the money you have, and you become a billionaire, that we will never get 4 points. Because these games, at least one of these games happens every time. We're currently living a period of time where it happens every week, but Christensen. Thrown to us. Oh, Mancini's on a yellow, yeah. That's why I got off. Cristante, Dybala, Cristante, Christensen, Christensen loses it. Paredes. Spinazzola. Genoa cleared away. This is how they're going to play. So if we don't have a game plan, if we don't know where to infiltrate the ball, we could be here again. We could be here for 210 minutes and we would never score. Goalkeeper gets it. This is the way they're going to play now. So if we don't know how to put the ball in the box, then Totti again. The camera's on Totti in the stands. Mate, your wife's about to fall asleep. Save her. Bring her out of this stadium. Foul for them. Oh my god, this referee is dead. You know, I was just thinking about this yesterday, right? And what I'm about to say is probably the most controversial thing, because I'm about to say something which, at time of speaking, will probably never happen. But I just want to see Roma back in the Champions League. That's all I want in my life right now. And saying this now literally makes me want to laugh. But the reality is, I just want to see Roma play in the Champions League. I just want to go back playing against big teams. Sad reality is that day that we'll be playing back in the Champions League, at time of speaking, looks very far away. It really does. It's a foul on Belotti. Show us your Roma jacket. There we go. Kiwi. Ndika the Dick. Foul on Dybala. Bad free kick. Martinez gets it. At least next year we can focus 100% on top 4, because no way we even make Conference League. I guess, yeah, I guess. But still, these games are gonna happen. You know, the identity of Roma doesn't... Lukaku. Yes! Yes! Oh, offside, you fucking idiots! Oh, fuck off! Just fuck off! Please, please, please! That's offside. That's offside. Unfortunately, that looked like it was offside. Please, if you're alive. Yeah, it's offside. Fuck off, man. Really nothing goes to our plan right now. Nothing. Nothing. I'm about to go. I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy. Paredes. Cristante. Lukaku. Um, Throw into them. I show speed on the chart. I wish I show speed could play in this team right now. He'd give that intensity at least. He'd actually dribble his man. Bring him in. You know who we need in this team? We need a Chris MD. We need a Chris MD to put next to Dybala. Chris MD right now would literally sweep Pellegrini out of his position. Spina. Bove. Handball. We need a Chris MD, bro, I swear. Chris MD right now would sweep Pellegrini out of his position. Is there a chance to win this game? If we win this game, make a movement. The lamps collapse on me. If we're gonna win this game, make a noise. Cristante. Paredes. Belotti. By the way, is it me or we don't perform away from home? I mean, the stats show it, but just looking at the games week in and week out, why is it that at home we're a completely different team? Spinazzola. Paredes. Deflection. Cristante. Dybala. Christensen. Dybala. Lukaku. Oh, Lukaku! At least he ran back in defence to help. If we can get more of that, you lose a ball, you go back and fight for it, then I'm all fine with it. But again, you look at that second goal we conceded, Christensen lost that marking and he was catching flies. I'm thinking it's better to change team. Don't you even dare. Hey, that's a foul. Dybala. Christensen. Bove. No one's in the box, so don't cross it. Christensen. Sub Christensen off. I could do a better job. Dybala. But what did Dybala take? What did he eat? What did the hotel give him? Cristante. Dika. Spinazzola changes side very well onto Christensen. Stops the ball. Goes in. Corner kick. 30 minutes to go. We're attacking more, but we don't create chances. Pellegrini in. Corner kick. Dybala wins it. I think Dybala's tired, but that's the problem. That's the problem when we play close games and we don't win them. We're forced to play with the starting 11 every time and they get tired. Dybala, Paredes, that's his position. Paredes! No handball. Spina goes in. Christensen, Dybala. Oh my God, Christensen. Where did we get Christensen from? Did we get him from the dustbins? We are losing to a team which has a goalkeeper who just tackled his own defender. Can't get my head over this. I mean, I'm only going to bring the plant out if we equal the game. Bove. Corner kick. We're attacking more, but if the goal doesn't come, all of these attacks are useless. I mean, everything is useless if we don't get 3 points today. It really is. Cross in. Goalkeeper gets it. Paredes. Ooh, that's a good ball. Christensen in. Could have been offside. Ref doesn't blow. Pellegrini gives it to Spinazzola, who runs in the box, crosses it in. No one's there. Cristante gets it, tries to shoot, and it's wide. Thrown to us. You know, if we lose today, you know what we should do? We should bring all of these players into, what's it called? There's basically there's this attraction in the United States, which is basically this, I mean, call him a psychopath or not. Basically this man who lives in Tennessee built his own like horror house in his basement. But this horror house is a very violent horror house, and to get inside this horror house, you gotta sign your death off. You gotta sign a paper saying that if you sign that paper, the actors in the horror house can do whatever they want to you. And that's why it's kind of illegal, but it's still running. And we should just bring them in there. We should bring them in there to get them, to wake them up. One by one. Christensen, next Pellegrini. Off. Rupert Riso, Christensen. One by one. What's it called? What's that attraction called again? Horror House, Tennessee. McCamey Manor. There you have it. Yellow cord for Retegui. McCamey Manor Horror House. And basically people have died. But people have died in this. I'm not. But the team needs to be traumatized now, because I don't think they understand the trauma that the fans are living, seeing us 3 points from rock bottom. Spina in. I feel like the goal will come anytime soon. But at the same time, Lukaku, I feel like a goal is coming, but time is ticking. And if we score a goal now, it's useless because it's a draw. I mean, it's not useless. I mean, technically it is. The draw would be useless in this game. Literally a defeat. Spinazzola. Pellegrini. Cross in. Sub Pellegrini off. Put a war in. Look at my hair. I'll tell you what happens in this game. This game is going to drag on like this until the last minute of the game where we're going to equalise and it's going to end 2-2 and it's going to be even saltier for us fans. Trust me, this game is going to end 2-2. Ndika fouls Retegui. Ndika just kicked Retegui in his back. Is it me or Retegui looks like Charmeleon from Pokemon? Crossing, bad cross for them. Throw into us. Paredes, Pellegrini, Spina goes in, Dybala. No! Ref! That's a corner kick! This referee is not helping. We've been shit, but that's a corner kick. And that's not a foul on the goalkeeper because it's his own defender who obstructed him. Dybala's fuming. Right, ladies and gentlemen, please smash the like button. I know it's hard and depressing to like a stream when Roma loses, but at the end of the day, this is what a community and a fan channel does. We gotta go through these moments. It's just the sad reality of football, and we're in this together. So smash the like button and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If everybody in the stream can take 2 seconds to smash the like button, it would help the community a lot, and it would also singularly help the stream a lot. So please click it if you haven't already. Dybala. 20 minutes to go. We'll need one goal between the 70th and the 80th minute, and one goal between the 80th and the 90th. That's what we need. Why the hell didn't that goalkeeper block it? Hi, Simo. What is up with Roma? I don't know, Amy. You tell me, Amy, because I'm lost. Oh, piss off, you referee! Always blowing these idiotic fouls. Amy, I'm desperate. I'm really losing it, Amy. So I can't describe this. I genuinely myself. I mean, before going live for the match reaction tomorrow, during my sleep, I'm gonna actually come up with reasons for this. It could be 1,000 different reasons. But something happened because we are shit. Dybala's playing a bit better, but today's been a bit of a ghost. Bro, I swear if we were to win this game, if we win this game, I am going to, I don't know what I'm going to do. Christensen gives it to Bove. Good defending from them. Oh, I just took a mean fart. Sorry, y'all. That was quite rude. I have to be honest. That was very rude. Don't you dare do that again. But that's what these games give me. They give me bloody liver congestion. Dybala. Foul for Genoa again. Fucking hell, man. Dika heads it. Rui Patricio can't block it. But you see again, I've mentioned this at halftime, so I will not repeat it. But I kind of need to repeat it. You know what irritates me the most? Apart from the fact that we're losing, it's the fact that in 73 minutes, we've done nothing. Again, it's me saying the same things over and over again. It's 3-1. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm done. I am done. Just cover my body in bleach. Just do it. Cover my body in bleach. Cover my eyes in bleach. Bleach them out. Bleach them out. Because this is... that defending. Look, none of them were moving. I'm lost. I'm lost for words, ladies and gentlemen. I've been lost for words for the past... I've been lost for words for the past 74 minutes, but I am lost for words, and I will say it for the first time in 3 years. I am getting that hard feeling that Mourinho's gonna get sacked tomorrow morning, and I get goosebumps saying this because I would have never imagined it. I'm pretty sure everybody's feeling this. It's the first time in 3 years that I am genuinely feeling that Mourinho's going to get sacked tomorrow morning. I'm feeling it. I am feeling it. It's just here. It's telling me it's going to happen. It's fucking tough. Fucking hell, man. Wow. Belotti shoots. Corner kick to us. But again, have we seen that defending? We were. I can't even. We were there. We were defending that man who scored the third goal for them like this. Pellegrini out. Bunch of muppets. We're a bunch of puppets. Bunch of puppets waiting for the curtains to open. Spinazzola out and Zaleski in. And a war in for Pellegrini. No, sorry. A war for Spinazzola. Oh wait, did Azmoun get in? Sorry, no, Zaleski. Azmoun. We're going to concede another one. Look at us. We're so unbalanced that we're going to concede another one. They're still showing Totti with his wife. I'm giving you a life advice. Get her out. Bring her out and bring her to dinner. Bring her to a fancy restaurant night. Messias. Messias, Awar, just let him go. Who's marking him? Who's marking him? He's alone. No one's marking him. El Shrawi got subbed in too. We are lost. I agree. We are lost. We are lost. we've, I don't understand what brought us here, because something brought us here. Let's be honest, something happened and it brought us here. Because we cannot have gotten 5 points out of 6 games. Like, surely it's a nightmare. Just wake me up. 5 points out of 18 available points when you're playing against these teams. Please let it be a nightmare. It's 4-1. It's 4-1. Oh, what is happening? I'm speechless. I am mind blown. I'm getting hypnotized. I'm just, what is happening? Hypnotized. I'm hypnotized by the lights. Because I'm running home. I'm driving back down tonight. Mourinho's red. Mourinho's red. Mourinho's face is red. I'm done. I am done. I am speechless. From playing a Europa League final to this shit, to this gob shit. Who was marking him again? Can we believe we've conceded 4 goals to Genoa? This needs to be a nightmare. This needs to be a nightmare. Can't get any worse than this. I want to end the stream, but I won't, because I'm gonna lack professionalism. I genuinely feel like Mourinho will get sacked tomorrow morning. Because losing a game against Genoa 4-1 and you're 16th in the league with 5 points in 5 games, in 6 games, is... I think he's going to get sacked tomorrow. Genoa fans are jumping in the air. We've made this fan base go wild. This fan base suffered from depression since last year. This cannot be true. This cannot be true. Azmoun... I want to cry. Totti's leaving. Totti's leaving. Good on you, mate. I want to leave here too. We've made it happen. I feel like Mourinho something tells me Mourinho's feeling the sack. You can look at the way he's red. You look at the redness on his face. I think he's feeling it. This is worse than Bodo Glimt. This is worse than Bodo Glimt. This is worse than Bodo Glimt because of the importance of the 3 points today. This is trauma. This is exactly what I pictured, trauma. This is exactly what I pictured a mental hospital to be like. This is trauma. As a Roma fan, I'll be honest and say that these performances is trauma. It's trauma for somebody who dedicates so much to this team. You know, a fan base which pulls up to the stadium every single weekend and then they pull this utter shit. And you know, let's not forget. You know, I don't want to be that guy, but let's not forget the amount of money that fans pay for these tickets. You know, Roma stays, everything goes by, but you know, an average season ticket costs $300 to see this shit. It's just unfair because the players don't want it as much as the fans do, and that's not good enough. That's not correct. That is not correct for a fan base which loves this team. Yellow card for a war. I mean, a lot of I'm receiving. I can't even speak. I can't even fucking speak. People asking about managers. If Mourinho gets the sack, who do I want? I mean, look, you need to think about the circumstances. You know, you need to think about the circumstances of the season. The season has started. The season isn't about to start. Summer window's gone. Season has started and we're 16th in the league. So you need to find a manager who will accept this. I'm not talking about new managers until he gets sacked. But things need to change. You know, things need to change. things need to. And my big fear here is that my big fear here is that there have been leaks. That's the big problem. The big problem is exactly this. The big problem of why I think we've lost 4-1 today, we've 1-1 against Torino, which isn't that bad of a performance. Look, Genoa's going to do another one. Genoa's going to do another one. Genoa's going to do another one here. Rui Patricio saves it. My big fear is that there have been leaks. Because this is, and don't get me wrong, that Europa League final definitely affects this entire situation. And it does affect us fans still. That night in Budapest traumatizes and has traumatized the entire Roma environment. But that's not a justification for losing 4-1. 4-1 against Genoa. Or to lose 2-1 against Verona. So my big fear is that from this summer's preseason to now, there have been leaks in the dressing room. And it's the only justifiable path that I think it's right to take. Because I see a team which is less attached to the badge. I see a team which is less attached to the manager. And last year, we were a fucking family. Let's face it. I see a team which doesn't give that empathy anymore. And that the results show it. When you lose 4-1 today, when you lose 2-1, when you draw 2-2, when you draw 1-1, and when the only game you won is against Empoli, a perfect game. But against Empoli, a perfect game. I'm not getting anything out of that game. But it is exactly this. The results show it. The results are evidence of this. I think there have been leaks. And that's something which I would have never imagined to say. But I think there have been leaks. And the Matic situation doesn't help. The Matic situation, the way Matic left, is another evidence which suggests to me that something happened in that changing room. And I don't know what happened, because I don't live there. I don't live in Trigoria. I don't live in Roma's training ground. But, losing 4-1 to a newly promoted side is fucking bad. And, what I'm trying to say here is, do we understand that this is bad? Do we understand that we are 1 point from the relegation zone after 6 games? My question is this: does this team understand what that means to fans? What that means to Roma? Or are we just putting, personal interests in front of everything? One minute ago, we just gave Genoa fans the night of their lives. I'm not going to blame it, because they played a great game. We played like we stabbed ourselves in the back. And the worst thing is that we're playing back in 2 days, which is terrible. Look at those Genoa fans going like that. They're mocking our ass. We're getting mocked by Genoa fans. I don't know. I don't know if the decision will be made. I don't know if the infamous decision will be made after this game or not, but I'm not here to speak about that. I'm here to speak about the present. But what I am here to say is that, Mourinho in, Mourinho out, things need to change. Genoa just won, and yeah. if I can, I'm gonna go live for the match reaction now because I really, really, really am interested to go live now for the match reaction. But I will see if I can. Otherwise, I will. I'll catch you tomorrow. This is. Can I be honest? This is the worst game I've seen Roma under Mourinho. Can I be honest? Because of the importance of the game. I am speechless. I'm lost for words. I'm very curious to see what happens next, because there will need to be a next. There will need to be a later. And we'll see what happens. As always, thanks for tuning in. Genoa 4, Roma 1. If you haven't already, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, be part of this community. At the end of the day, we go through these moments together. So, yeah, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I will talk to you. I'll talk to you soon. I don't know if I'll go live now or tomorrow. I want to go live now, but I don't know if my parents will let me. You know, my parents just sleep over there. So, yeah. If not, I will go live tomorrow. I will definitely not leave this out. 100%. Don't. I've got you sorted. We need to speak about this. So if it's the day or tomorrow, I will not leave you stranded because I've got a lot to say. But I'll talk to you soon. And yeah, see you out.